it's a lifetime of misery for these kids, just from a dental point of view. Never mind, all the other toxic effects. A pea-sized amount of fluoridated toothpaste contains the same amount of fluoride as a glass of water. Don't swallow one and swallow the other if you want. Seems bizarre, doesn't it? This one's a terrible picture in it, but you can see on this sodium fluoride target organs. It says heart, kidneys, bone, central nervous system, gastrointestinal system, and teeth. That's sodium fluoride for you. So, even brushing your teeth twice a day is lunacy. I don't know if anyone does. Does anyone use fluoride? Who uses? Everyone says no, yeah? Thank God for that. Until I met this gentleman here at the back there, I just met you briefly outside. I'd never come across someone who had systemic fluoride poisoning before. Yeah, you. Yeah, as a dentist, you don't exist. Yeah, are you on support? Have you been to a lawyer? Have you been to a lawyer and see if you can get help with legal aid or? Yeah. And a lady I met earlier had fluoride allergy. Who was that? Who was allergic to fluoride? She's just gone. Again, according to doctors and dentists, she doesn't exist. Well, she doesn't exist actually, but she doesn't exist. You know what I mean? So we're told it doesn't exist. There's no side effects. It's all good. So it's strange. And I understand in Australia now, spring water's got fluoride in it. Yeah. No, it's lunacy. Absolute lunacy. Absolute lunacy. And I applaud this fellow for saying this. I don't really have strong views one way or another on fluoridated water. Tens of thousands of people in the Southampton area do have strong views on the subject, and in a poll, 70% voted against it. Despite that, after a High Court ruling, some 195,000 houses in and around the city will be having fluoride added to their water. Campaigners, meanwhile, continue to claim it's a poison and have vowed to continue their fight. They clearly still believe we live in a democracy. Do we? Do we? No, we don't, do we? No, we don't. We do not have a democratic country. It's disgraceful. He's cute, isn't he? Yes? I think I've got that slide. Hold on.
I've got some info here if you'd like to track this.
I've got that slide somewhere. Hang on a minute. Somewhere. There we go. These lovely people, they used fluoride in the water in their camps. Thank you for raising it. And
I've got some info from here. You might not have all the right one, but you can pass it round. There's more than one.
yeah, lovely. Thank you. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I think it was was it a doubling in Down syndrome, wasn't it? And a 35% increase in neonatal death and miscarriages. I'm not sure whether that was artificially fluoridated areas or... I think it was artificially fluoridated, wasn't it? Was it natural, was it? Yes. Yeah. Is there a connection? And they're also the fattest, aren't they? They have the highest obesity rate as well, yeah? From what I understand. And it affects your IQ. Affects his ears, whoever wrote that. Come on, we knew all along Saddam would destroy his weapons of mass destruction just to make us look bad. Next question. I don't know where I'm going with these. It's not that long ago we had leaded petrol, is it? I mean, I can remember leaded petrol. They took that out, poisonous. And yet again, scientific advisors, government advisors, they all said, you know, lead petrol, fine, no problem. What's the problem? The pineal gland. You lot all know more about fluoride than I do, I guess. I'm guessing. I'm teaching you to suck eggs if I say it affects the melatonin function in your body. Do we know that? Okay, well the pineal gland releases melatonin. Melatonin is your major defense against cancer. Fluoride accumulates most heavily there in the pineal gland. Ergo, you're losing your cancer defense mechanism. So you are going to see higher rates of cancer where you're using fluoride. And fluoride may well have been responsible, I think, thousands, who knows, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of premature deaths.
Is it cumulative like lead, or does it dissipate in the end? Is it cumulative like lead, or does it dissipate in the end?
I understand you excrete 50% of what you absorb. So every day, every time you ingest fluoride, you're going to keep 50% of whatever you've absorbed. So yes, it's accumulative. So exactly like lead poisoning, in fact more toxic than lead poisoning, we're doing untold damage to ourselves and to our kids. Here's Popeye, otherwise known as osteosarcoma. Can't remember the stats for this, but a large increase in fluoride. You'll help me out there, won't you?
5 times the main points.
Was it 5 to 7 times higher? I think it was something like that, wasn't it? Yeah, it's not very nice, as you can see. And, I mean, doctors write it off and say, well, there may be a few osteosarcomas. They're very rare. But for that boy and for his family, you know, and for what should have been his future life, it's misery. It's, you know, I did not have sex with that woman. Saddam Hussein had the materials to produce as much as 500 tons of sarin, mustard and VX nerve agent. Yeah. American pizza going left for lying. Yeah. But do they all lie or what? I mean, if there's any doubt, get it out. I think I've pretty much said it all. Asthma is going to increase with fluoride because it accumulates in the lungs. Teflon Tony. Huh?
Nice wallpaper.
Yeah. Really, nature has got it right. I mean, it's arrogant of us as humans to think that Mother Nature doesn't know where fluoride is required in the water. Yes, it occurs naturally in some places, and this is an argument that lots of dentists use. They say, well, it occurs naturally in the West Midlands, therefore it's all right to put it in the water everywhere. Well, Mother Nature happens to be perfection, and she knows where to put it. If she wanted help, she'd have said, hey, put fluoride in Bognor Regis.